What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Friday. And I'm super excited as we have one hell of a show for you guys today. Anthony Weiner had me cracking up with that. Do we have Trump's entire staff secretly Bitcoin maxi pass? It's possible. It is very possible. We're going to talk about that and so much more. But I believe that there is something a-brewing. There's something a-brewing in cryptocurrency. We're going to talk about it today. I look up and who do I see? The greatest family on planet Earth. Appreciate you guys in a major way. KG's in the house. Anthony Weiner. XRP, big coins. Oh, gotta love it, man. Marvin Davis in the house. We got Jose in the house. Happy Friday, 6-8. Crypto for Life and Chicago Familias. I appreciate you in a major way, my man. Let's get right into it. Market cap, $2.89 trillion, guys. We got Bitcoin at 87,729, guys. Playing around. Can't seem to get past that strong resistance, which is $90,000. But I believe there's a lot more going on than just that. Disco R1's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Ethereum. Tiffany Serranos, how you doing, sis? Ethereum right now is at 21.75, guys. XRP at 248. We got BNB at 599.81. Sounds like a discount at Walmart or something. Let me stop. Solana right now is at 146 and some change, guys. We got Dogecoin at 20 cents. ADA. Back down to 85 cents, guys. Got so close to $1. Chainlink right now is at 16.61. HBAR coming in at 23 cents. XLM at 29 cents, guys. AVAX at $20.82. SUI. Big news going on with SUI in the United States. What's happening with that, huh? 271. We got Shiba right now at 4 zeros and a 1. Litecoin coming in at 105, guys. We got Polkadot right now at 455. Let's see here. Anything else? Uniswap right now at 718, guys. Ondo 101. We've got Aave right now, 204, ICP, 620, OKB, 4362, Trump coin down to $12.99. You'll find that on aisle 5 on the lower shelf at Walmart. Let me stop. VeChain right now is 2 cents, guys. We got Crow, if you didn't know, at 8 cents. We've got Matic right now at 24 cents. For those of you guys joining for the first time, always remember that nothing we talk about on this show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice, for I am not a financial advisor. My name is James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you, Been in crypto since 2017, documenting my journey in the evolution of money. Now, we've had this channel for about 2 years and 4 months. It's been absolutely incredible as we have put together one of the most amazing families on planet Earth, EARF. Let's keep it going. Algo right now, 24 cents. We got Filecoin right now at 318, guys. Filecoin, 318. Atom right now, 440. We got Jupiter at 59 cents. Optimism, we got a whole lot at 98 cents. A lot of it, why? Because that damn summit is just getting ready to start. That's all right. We'll catch up with it. I'd rather listen to the recording any damn way. FET right now at 60 cents. We got XDC right now at 7 cents. INJ coming in 11.86. Stacks, just like the song we play here each and every day. Stack it up by Crypto Tales. No affiliations at 72 cents, guys. Theta coming in at 107. WorldCoin at 96 cents. GRT 10 cents. Flare, don't you dare sleep on Flare. It's at 1 cent. Trying to get its way back up to 2. QNT right now at $80.24. Jasmine right now at 1 cent, guys. XTZ is at 77 cents. IOTA 21 cents. Sandbox coming in at 31 cents, guys. We've got Gala make you want to holla at 1 cent. Flow, if you didn't know, at 44 cents. Neo, because of you, at 9.14. EGLD, the coin formerly known as EGLD, we call it Multiverse X now. It's at $20.71, and we got a couple of those metaverse coins. Mana right now at 29 cents, and CRV coming in at 44 cents, guys. That's your top 100. On market cap, let's get into the news. And we got a hell of a show for you guys today, but I got to take a coffee break. How about that? Gotta love it. All right, guys, let's get right into it. We got a hell of a show. You guys didn't get those tickets. Those tickets are flying off the handle, guys. XRP Las Vegas, 2025, May 31st is going to be absolutely epic with the biggest names on planet Earth, EARF there. Let's get right into it. Regardless, of all the confusion, XRP, ADA, Solana, altcoins, are they going to be part of the reserve? Well, guess what? Yesterday, Trump announced Bitcoin as part of the strategic reserve and has some other plans, part of the U.S. stockpile in regards to other cryptos. Now, there's also some things that was said by David Sachs today, and the more you listen to, you're like, look, this is not a guy, Trump is not a guy that posts things and makes mistakes. We're going to talk about all that in a minute. Something huge is happening here in the United States of America. Crypto will make so many of us wealthy that all that matters that's all that matters to any of us in the end. Now, guys, you got to understand, typically when there's confusion, there's a reason, right? I'm telling you guys, when there's panic and there's confusion, that's when people get rich. Shouts out to Stuart Alderete, the lawyer for Ripple. He says, I picked up a few print copies myself. What are you talking about? That came out in the newspaper there. It looks like crypto doesn't have a type. And if you read this, it's kind of small here, but it says, we are entering a new chapter, and this time it's about real people, not stereotypes. I could probably read this better on my phone because I can't read this all the way on this. Let me pull it up on my phone. It's too small on my screen, and it's not very clear. So I can read this. I'll tell you guys what it says because I can blow it up on my phone. It says, we are entering a new chapter, and this time it's about real people, not stereotypes. Nurses, truckers, small business owners, 9-to-5ers, weekend hustlers, the just curious, and the all in. We see you. It says, and as crypto becomes a bigger part of the world, we're here to help you make sense of it. Whether you just getting started or you already leading the way, we're here to support you. Learn more from NCA, which is that National Crypto Association. Guys, I'm telling you, like that should excite the hell out of you right now. When it starts getting printed in the paper, guys, they're putting ads in the paper. I'm telling you, it's about to go down. It's about to become crazy. And for people out there, oh my God, he only said Bitcoin. Who cares? There's a reason. There's a reason, and they're not buying up a bunch of Bitcoin. It's the Bitcoin that they've confiscated, and we're going to talk about that in a minute because as you saw earlier this week, and I mentioned, I think, yesterday, how 10 years ago the U.S. sold like a lot, thousands and thousands of Bitcoin as far as quantity. That would have been like, I think it was like back then it was like 300 something million. That would have been like 17 billion. So they're getting really smart as far as now saying, hey, we're going to hold it. We're going to give it a title. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is there. We're not selling because, we've got people telling us why it's going to go to millions of dollars. So therefore we're holding it for the long run. And that's super bullish. That's super bullish. Now, the crypto stockpile, they'll be discussing that today, and we'll hopefully hear about how those things will be played out. But if you think Trump set up there, even if they tried to say Trump made a mistake or Trump, wasn't, sure about the reserve versus the stockpile and said XRP, ADA, and Solana, that has to tell you something. And we're going to look at what David Sachs said here in a minute, but I think there's a lot more to it. We're going to get into that. Shouts out to Brandon Lee in the house. Shouts out to Brandon Lee. Appreciate you in a major way, my brother. Did I miss anybody else? Did we get everybody? Tiffany Serrano's my sis. I think we got everybody there. Okay, let's keep it going. Strong people never put down others. That's a fact. So, why so much confusion? We're going to talk about that today. Why so much confusion here in the United States? Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this is all very, very strategic. If you think you got a bunch of people meeting at their round table today, that damn crypto summit, that round table with all the heads of crypto and all the heads of the United States talking, and they're out there just playing dominoes or spades, like cards. Hell no, something big's happening. Yep, BTC Maxi. So this was my comment to my man Dom. Says, anything important happening today? I said, yep, BTC Maxis are overly happy. I hold Bitcoin. I'm not a maxi, but they're overly happy. Others in crypto are confused based on what David Sachs just said about Trump not meaning anything in posting that XRP, ADA, and Solana would be part of the U.S. Reserve, strategic reserve. And those who are looking for a quick fix financially, well, they are pooping in their underpants. That's about it. Oh, good Lord. So much to come, guys. People think Trump accidentally mentioned XRP, ADA, and Solana. I messed up on this right here. It says, is it? Yeah, I messed up on this. It's all strategic. That's what I meant. Yeah, that is a mess up there. But if you guys think it was by accident, you're crazy. We're going to get into what David Sachs said here in just a second. WO says, Donald Trump will not instruct the U.S. government to purchase XRP. Okay, and I said, man, the haters couldn't wait to post something about XRP. They were just waiting. Oh my God, he didn't say it's part of the reserve. Calm your ass down. Same goes for other crypto assets as well. He didn't mention a lot of stuff. He mentioned Bitcoin as far as the strategic reserve. Purchase? Yeah, maybe not. He said they're not going to be spending any taxpayers' money on Bitcoin either. But use, sit back and enjoy the damn show. I'm telling you, when there's confusion and panic, guys, something big is coming. If America is first, why would he put so much attention on the main money opportunity? Exactly. XRP, yeah, it's happening. It's going to happen, guys. You got to be patient. Big things are coming. Smoke says NASDAQ paths to integrate Ripple via Hyperledger is coming. Guys, you guys understand big things are getting ready to happen in a major way, guys. Make sure you guys go check it out. And I'm not gonna get it too much into the tweets as far as like going through all the documentation, because that's what's been making my show go past an hour. So we're gonna try to get in and out of here in 1 hour if possible. Okay, something very suspicious is happening indeed regarding Trump original post about adding XRP, ADA, and Solana to the strategic reserve, and hopefully that'll all be disclosed in today's summit meeting. Now. One of the things I noticed about this, his lips weren't really adding up. And first I thought this was kind of rigged or something, but I think it's just probably the recording. But the U.S. has never had a digital asset strategy, so why mention XRP Solana, says Uphold. And what they're talking about is what David Sachs here said here, which he stated that ADA, Solana, and XRP were mentioned by Trump solely because they were amongst the top cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. Now that's a quick little cover up in saying, hey, he didn't mean that to buy, but I got a little bit different of opinion on that, but let's check it out.
Of the American people.
Just going into what's in the holding of the US government, going back to what President Trump mentioned over the weekend, talking of Ripple, Solana, other alternative coins, that people are wondering whether they're going to be included in this stockpile. Will they? Does the US own them? Why mention them by the president?
Why mention them?
Well, the president just mentioned the top 5 cryptocurrencies by market cap. So I think people are just reading into this a little bit too much. He just mentioned the top 5. In terms of what we'll actually have, again, we have to do the accounting. We're not sure, sitting here today, whether the federal government owns any of these alternative.
Now, we're not sure what they actually own. If you guys really listen to what he's saying, they know they've confiscated Bitcoin. He's going back now trying to say, well, because they said they're not going to be buying no more Bitcoin, it's only what they've seized. Well, we need to go back and look if we've seized any XRP, ADA, or Solana. I don't think it's got anything to do with seized. Just because they're not buying doesn't mean they won't use.
Cryptocurrencies. We know it owns Bitcoin. I believe it owns some Ethereum. I'm not sure about the other ones. This is why we have to do the accounting, is that, to be honest, no one's been able to give us a straight answer yet in terms of what the federal government owns. And this is part of the problem, is that we've never really had a digital asset strategy before. And this is why we've missed out on accumulating a lot of value for the American people.
A lot of value for the American people. Chess, not checkers. Chess, not checkers. Let's listen to what Jason said. Jason said the president said what he said. He said what he said, walking it back, adding Bitcoin and Ethereum as an afterthought to his tweet this weekend. He did. After he made that tweet about XRP, ADA, and Solana, then he went back and said, oh, and I love Bitcoin and Ethereum too. I'm telling you guys, I got more input on this this weekend. And now David's trying to take the importance away from it. Seems very suspect, as with everything around XRP. I said, my guess, they realized after Trump listed XRP, ADA, and Solana that oh, God, sometimes I got to go back and proofread my stuff. What I meant is they don't want the price to explode before buying it at these cheap prices. I got to go back and proofread, I swear. All right, guys, so that's my take on that. Now, also, guys, tomorrow, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow shouts out to my mother-in-law, Janet Lopez, greatest mother-in-law on planet Earth, EARF. Tomorrow, guys, I've got an interview, or we're doing a show together, me and my man Six8Jay. Guys, make sure you guys tune in. You can see it right here. Me and Six8Jay. We might have a special guest on with us tomorrow, too. Make sure you guys tune in for that. But the Phoenix will rise. We'll be talking about everything going on, all the news today, everything that we're going to hear from the crypto summit, all the different narratives, all the different variables. We'll be talking about that mañana, huh? James, a.k.a. Six8Jay and Six8Jay, Crypto for Life and IBF coming together every single week all the way up until the event, guys. Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss that show. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Kindness is a language that even the deaf can hear, and the blind can see. Kindness is everything. Let's keep it going. The fact that Ripple and XRP isn't over yet, the fact that Ripple and the XRP case, damn it, isn't over yet, says a lot. In my opinion, we'll find out why soon. I think there's a bigger plan. I got to make sure I proofread my stuff. Oh, God. I think I'd be like typing so fast and like, yeah, my mind is done, but like, wait a minute. Go back and read like, hold on, what did I say? Exactly that part. This is from Ariel, I think is how you say it. Ariel. Bitcoin is the cover story for Maxi's Ripple, the network that runs XRP, is working to integrate XRP into ISO 20022, not that other coin. There's not gonna be any Bitcoin part of ISO 20022, huh? Make sure you guys keep the main thing, the damn main thing. Joe Budai knows what I'm talking about. Lizard King's in the house. Okay, he says BTC is the most expensive afterthought in the history of afterthoughts. Oh yeah, I miss making fun of Gary. Oh no, that's tomorrow. Gary's going to be on live with me and Six8Jay tomorrow, so don't miss it. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Six8Jay will be talking about everything, covering the summit today, everything that's going to be talked about, and a special guest, Dumbass Gary. Let's keep it going. Altcoin Daily says, this is an interview with Sam Bankman-Fried. I guess stealing billions from people will allow you to hang out with P. Diddy, play chess with gangsters, criminals, and get laughed at by Tucker Carlson, guys. This is an interview with Sam Bankman-Fried talking about his experiences in prison.
Are you hanging with Diddy? I think he's in there with you.
He is. And I don't know, he's been kind.
Take that. No Diddy. Let me stop.
I've made some friends. It's a weird environment. It's sort of a combination of a few other high profile cases and then a lot of, ex-gangsters or sort of, alleged ex-gangsters.
Yeah. Facts.
Definitely alleged. So what's Diddy like?
Tucker cracks me up like he actually gives a damn. So what's Diddy like? You've been hanging out with Diddy. Is he teaching any of those moves like take that, like when he's dancing and stuff? Let me stop.
Obviously I've only seen one piece of him, which is,
When you say stuff like that, you got to say no Diddy. I only seen one piece of him. You got to say no Diddy, damn it. Somebody needs to teach Sam Bankman-Fried what you can and can't say, especially in prison.
Diddy in prison. And, he's been kind to people in the unit. He's been kind to me. It's also it's a position no one wants to be in.
I wonder if Diddy assigned Sam Bankman-Fried to his label Bad Boys.
Obviously he doesn't. I don't. As you said, it's kind of a soul crushing place for the world in general. And what we see are just the people that are around us on the inside, rather than
who
we are on the outside.
Oh, I'm sure. And you're two of the most famous prisoners in the world in the same unit. What do the armed robbers think?
Well, it's a really interesting question. And of course, some of them are, I think are thinking like, wow, this is sort of a big opportunity, to meet people they wouldn't otherwise get to meet, which is, it shocked me the first time I heard that. Right, it makes sense from their perspective, but boy, is that not how I think about prison.
Sorry to laugh. No,
God. Tucker Carlson couldn't even freaking help himself. Oh my God, look at his face. He's like, man, you were just on the cover of Forbes, not too long ago as a top youngest billionaire, and now you're in there playing chess with Diddy and gangsters talking about take that, learning dance moves, you might get signed to Bad Boy Records. What the hell?
I bet it's not how you think about it. No,
it's not. And laughing's all you can do sometimes. There's no better alternative. They're good at chess. That's one thing I learned. Former armed robbers who don't speak English, and probably didn't graduate middle school, are a surprising number of them are fairly good at chess. I'm not saying they're grandmasters, but I lose games to them all the time.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but, this is going to be live, and I think they got internet in prison. And you might not want to say the guys that are beating you in chess, who are gangsters and thugs and everything, didn't graduate 8th grade. You don't know that. And some of them might take it personally, and they don't got to search far to find you. Just saying. Keep that in mind. Oh, y'all pray for them. Let's keep it going. Mikkel, I said, yeah, I'm with you on that, Mikkel. Mikkel was talking about this post from Good Morning Crypto. Shouts out to my man Abs, Johnny Crypto, Coach JV, Mario, Gonzo, the whole Good Morning Crypto family. He says, breaking crypto, President Trump expected to discuss composition of the U.S. crypto strategic reserve today at 3 p.m. So that's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is actually on right now. So I'm not really, matter of fact, I wonder if I could pick that up. Let me see if I could, oh shoot, I didn't do that, damn it. Let me see if there's okay, it's up right now. Let's see if we can watch a little bit of it. Oh, this is Paul Barron talking about it. Jerome Powell speaks. White House delivers. White House digital asset remarks. Is there anything about that right now? Well, that's a closed meeting, so that wouldn't be anything that would be broadcasted. That wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, we're not going to hear about that till that's over with. But Mickle says that my question is if Trump even agrees with how this is all being done. Everyone is saying different things, meaning that Trump came out and said, based off of probably meetings he had with people in crypto, Brad Garnhouse and others, Charles Hopkinson and all these guys. Hey, he came out on Truth Social. That's one thing about Trump is he speaks the truth. He keeps it a buck. He keeps it 100. And he comes out and says, XRP, ADA, Solana will be part of the strategic reserve. Then he comes back and says, oh yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then all of a sudden things. And so that's what Mickle's saying is like, my question is, if Trump even agrees with how this is all being done, there is no strategic crypto reserve. Does Trump even know that? Is that what he wanted? A lot of confusion in the space right now, and that's all good, baby. It's all good. We're going to get to the bottom of it. I think that's what it is. That confusion, man, is time when you want to load up, because when those announcements are made, good Lord, huh? Somebody getting rich. Facts. I left Paul Barron's stream to come here. Oh, thank you, my brother. Paul Barron, yes, so I was. What is Paul Barron over there saying? Let me put it up real quick since you left the stream. Let's see what my man Paul Barron is. By the way, for those of you guys don't know, is this stream over with? For those of you guys don't know, Paul Barron is actually Paul Barron. Let me see. He's actually supposed to be stopping by our crypto event here in Las Vegas. And if y'all don't think, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Oh wait, Barron, is it Barron? Is it Barron or Barron? Paul, Barron. I think it's already over, right? I think he already, it says live, but let's see. Is he still talking about it? Let's see.
Whether that is Solana, XRP, obviously what we might see outside of that with SWI, ETH, most likely going to be in that.
Yeah, I think he's just covering things. I don't think, nobody right now is going to have any kind of news on that summit until it's over. I don't think that summit's going to be broadcasted live. I think what David Sachs says, that's a private, intimate, roundtable discussion. And they didn't invite as many people want to come. He had to give his apology, saying, we got a lot of inquiries, a lot of people that want to come. I don't think that's something that's going to be open right away. We'll probably hear more about it later on. Now, moving forward, guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen lost, from what I understand, over 100 million of XRP tied up to the LastPass hack. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, LastPass, that's supposed to be like really, really secure, where you store all your passwords and stuff like that, right? So apparently something happened where I guess it was hacked. So let's read into it a little bit. It says, citing a court filing, Six8Jay claims the reason Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen lost roughly 150 million worth of XRP last year. Okay, this was last year. Most likely because he used the password manager LastPass to store his private keys. The timing of Larsen's admitting there had been unauthorized access to his personal XRP account. Okay, so this is last year. So this must be something that is being brought up now in court, but that happened last year. It says Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen most likely lost 150 million worth of crypto because he stored his private keys with the password manager LastPass. Okay, a forfeiture complaint filed yesterday by U.S. law enforcement revealed the cause for the 150 million hack of Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen wallet in January 2024. Yeah, that's over a year ago. Was the result of storing private keys in LastPass. Wow. So, and LastPass is supposed to be super secure. That's crazy. Password manager, which was hacked in 2022. Six8Jay said in a post that to their Telegram channel on Friday, up to this point, Chris Larsen had not publicly disclosed the cause of the theft. Wow. That sucks, man. Okay, so we're not gonna get too much into that. That's, if you guys are interested, you guys can go read the whole story if you care. I saw it, so I figured I'll mention it. Okay, let's see. Carl came up with this here. It says, I thought we were gonna verify gold bricks in Fort Knox. What happened? I know everybody was talking about we're gonna go in. I said they probably realized it was all melted down and used for creating grills, which is mouth inserts for the hip hop and all those people that are want gold, like the bling bling, like show my grill, for those who want the bling bling. It sounded kind of funny when I wrote it. I don't know. All right, let's keep it going. The White House Digital Asset Summit starts today at 3 p.m. Prepare for major news. Let's see how this plays out, guys. I'm really excited to see how that goes. It says, yep, until XRP detaches itself. This was somebody coming in. It says, I guess they made a comment or something I put. It says, right, anyway, when BTC up, XRP will up by times. When ETH is down, all market goes down. I said, yep, until XRP detaches itself from Bitcoin and Ethereum is not if, but when. And I do believe this is going to be the case, guys, as institutions start adopting the technology. XRP prime for a breakout. Analyst sites, key patterns. If you guys are interested in this, we'll open up and read a little bit of it. This comes from my man Egrat Crypto. Says XRP can hit $27 this bull run. Basing this on the cryptocurrency's past performances to get to that conclusion. The technical analysis-driven projection for XRP's price over the next month suggests XRP could range between $9 and $27. Man, that's bullish. If you guys want more information on that, make sure you guys go check out Egrat Crypto's post right here in this link. Okay, another good post here that I actually shared from Ariel says, for the record, Donald Trump did not pay for more Bitcoin. All that was confiscated. So nothing will be printed regarding that. Bitcoin never became ISO 2002 compliant. It's just being rolled into the reserved. Facts. So basically, it's giving it a destination. So it's just kind of sitting it out. Instead of it just sitting out there, now it's part of the reserve. It's going to be like, they're going to keep bookkeeping, and hey, this is where it's at. It's not going to be sold. Facts. More from Egrat Crypto. Let's keep it going. Jeremy Hogan. Let's look at his thoughts here. He had, whoa, that's a lot. Okay, so Jeremy Hogan, here goes his. I'm gonna need some coffee for this one. This looks kind of long. What's up, Bradley? Good to see you, brother. This looks kind of long here. Attorney Jeremy Hogan. If you guys don't know who he is, he's called a lot of things out regarding the Ripple versus SEC versus Ripple case, and has SEC versus Ripple case, and has been spot on throughout the years. Although the Ripple judgment is denoted in the U.S. in U.S. dollars, it is possible that Ripple could satisfy the judgment against it by transferring the same amount of XRP to a federal XRP stockpile address. You guys hear that? I'm gonna say it again. Although Ripple judgment is denoted in U.S. dollars, it is possible that Ripple could satisfy the judgment, which is what Judge Annalisa Torres gave them as far as the judgment amount, by transferring the same amount of XRP to a federal XRP stockpile address. There's a Supreme Court case back in 1869, Willett versus Taylor, which took place after the Civil War, when the general idea of U.S. Legal tender was a little less settled than it is now. The court basically ordered performance of contract. Okay, God dang it, I don't read all this. Okay. Okay, that's yeah, we're not gonna go through all that. Okay, so the bigger problem might be that the Ripple judgment of $125 million was a penalty, and from what I can tell, the penalties must go to the U.S. Treasury. But guess who is overseeing the XRP stockpile? The Treasury, of course. So it might. So what he's saying is that $125 million may actually go towards the stockpile, which just means that now that $125 million will be held by the U.S. stockpile, and like Bitcoin, not sold until they feel deemed or necessary. And if you heard what David Sachs says, is they're not going to be making the same mistake where they sell early, kind of like back in the Obama administration when they sold all that Bitcoin for 320 something or 300 something million, 367 whatever it was million, that could now be worth 17 billion. So definitely looking for more on that. Okay, Smoke comes out and says, today's your lucky day. Saying I've never heard of a bank using XRP doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Here are direct quotes from documented sources proving otherwise. Ripple collaborated with the technology consortium R3 on a project in which 12 banks use XRP to settle transactions with each other in real time. We got 12 banks to hold a digital asset for the first time ever, said Marcus Thomas of Ripple. Thomas said that Ripple is now seeing a lot of interest from banks in XRP. The trial introduced the independent digital asset XRP to test the feasibility of reducing or retiring the use of current Nostro accounts for local currency payments. Assets such as XRP, which enable near real-time value exchange anywhere in the world, offer low-cost alternatives to Nostro accounts. The banks use Ripple network to make markets for fiat currencies using XRP. Banks are beginning to use Ripple or XRP because it allows them to initiate payments without correspondent banking relationships. Banks have already tested XRP for settlement, reducing costs and inefficiencies. Additionally, XRP will continue to be used by banks because it fits within the existing financial system, unlike Bitcoin, as noted in the last document. Bitcoin and Ethereum often fall outside, while Ripple and XRP often fall within the system. Banks operate within regulated closed-loop payment systems, and XRP will be integrated as a settlement vehicle without disrupting that structure. This makes it a practical choice for financial institutions looking to improve cross-border payments while staying compliant with regulators. The evidence is there, whether you heard of it or not. It's all right here. One of the things I love about Smoke, documentation beats conversation. It's all here. And so if you guys want to go out, check out all the documentation, guys, it's right here. Appreciate my man Smoke for all that amazing, information. Okay, here we go. The Wolf of Wall Street says, I could not possibly be more bullish on crypto right now. Yesterday, Trump signed an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve SBR and a digital asset stockpile. Immediately after, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent went on CNBC to discuss ways for the U.S. to buy Bitcoin, which I know is something that they're working together with Cynthia Loomis. Today, David Sachs is holding a crypto summit at the White House with Trump himself speaking on. On top of that, the SEC is erasing Gensler anti-crypto policies. Wow, erasing? How the hell are you going to erase something before you start letting... You're erasing his anti-crypto policies, but you still ain't let go of the damn SEC versus Ripple case. Something big is a brewing. It's a brewing, I'm telling you. Bitcoin advocates now hold key cabinet positions. Legislation is coming, finally bringing clarity instead of attacks. The U.S. is positioning itself as the global crypto leader. For years, we fought against regulators, politicians, and legacy finance. Now they're joining us. Exciting stuff, guys. Big things are happening. Let me take a pause and say what's up to the family right now. Braden Lee is in the house. Appreciate you guys. Yo, it's starting. You talking about the summit? Let me see if I pull it up. I haven't seen anything about it yet. I don't think it's public though, right? Let me see. No, I don't think anything's Yeah, I don't think anything. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay, so they are showing. Let me pull that up right now. See all the people that are at the table.
Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA Club World Cup. The 32 best clubs in the world with the absolutely best.
You see Trump, David Sachs. I can't make out everybody. Brian Armstrong.
United States opening
Michael
game
Strategy.
on the 14th of June.
Right.
Obviously in Miami, final on the 13th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. It's really special because it is a key and because, as you can see, if I manage to do that, yes, it's a bit tricky. It's not that. So this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly in this forum, because it represents the past, but it's also projected to the future. There is no other sports trophy which looks like that. It has engraved the history of the game, of soccer or football as we call it, the participating teams of the first edition, the stadiums, beautiful stadiums in 11 cities in the United States of America where this competition will take place. So at the same time, past, present, and projected to the future. And if I may, President, say another 2 words, and then I let you work. I would like to congratulate the President and the administration for not only for the World Cup, the Club World Cup, the World Cup, and the great work done, but also for this initiative that you are speaking about here. If I may add something in this respect, I'm not an expert at all, but FIFA, as you know, is a brand which is globally known, a very strong brand. The soccer economy in the
All right, guys, we're gonna go back to that because right now they're not saying anything. They're not saying a whole lot of anything right now. So we'll go back and visit that in a minute and see if there's anything that we can pick up on here in a bit. We'll have the last laugh, and I do believe that. Dr. Fender is talking about it was 2020 when people said XRP was dead. XRP can't break 33 cents. It's a scam. Ripple doing whatever they want with XRP. SEC filed lawsuit. XRP is dead. 2021 XRP touched $1.99 in the bull run. So it is manipulated is what they were trying to say. It is centralized. Ripple is paying XRP influencers. XRP community is a bunch of lunatics. 2022 XRP is dead. It touched 28 cents again, but the whole market went down. XRP will go to zero is what they said, like Carl the Moon and VTHO. Ripple is suing you, your money, is using your money to sustain the company. 2023 XRP army stood together against all the accusations with Ripple and became part of the case opposing the tranny. Honorable Judge Torres heard us. She ruled that XRP was not a security. XRP price did not change dramatically. It went up to like, there was like 91, 92 cents. They again said XRP is dead. 2024, SEC appealed the case decision. Gary Dumbass Gensler, who'll be on the show tomorrow with me and XRP, announced to leave his position as SEC chair. Like Clayton, like Hammond. God dang it, it's just a vicious cycle, right? XRP started the engines, and now in 2025, XRP hit $3.39. I think it got $3.45, if I'm not mistaken. The President of the United States announced that XRP became the most prominent digital asset in the United States Strategic Reserve. Trump's White House Crypto Summit. It is confirmed that Garland House will attend today, which is what we're getting ready to, we're trying to keep up with right now. But right now, I don't think they're really talking about a whole lot of nothing, but we'll go back in a minute and see if they've said anything. We'll keep checking. So at the end of the day, guys, know what you hold. XRP's future is bright. We're going to keep going through the stream here, guys, and I'll be going back and forth to see if there's anything. It says go to the summit. Okay, go to the summit now. All right, let's do it.
CFTC Chairman Caroline Pham, House Majority Whip Tom Emmer. Hello, Tom. Representative Brian Stile. Thank you. Brian, thank you very much. Digital Assets Council Director Bo Hines. Good, Bo. Great job. And many other distinguished guests. We have a lot of very distinguished people around the table. Some of them will be speaking.
Some of them.
I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and the crypto capital of the planet. And we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. Not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not. Who the hell knows, right?
That's funny as hell. Who the hell knows? Never sell your XRP. Damn straight. KG.
Who knows? But so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce Department.
You can tell Trump is talking, but he's not really that sure, so he's learning as he go. But hey, shouts out, man. Shouts out to the cryptocurrency industry for sure. We're going to keep playing this, guys.
My order directs federal agencies to conduct an inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-armed banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-armed banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0.
Woo! That's right.
Now, some people really suffered. It was ridiculous what they were doing. But
Yep, the XRP
in the
Army.
end, they came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes.
That's right.
And they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think it's going to be a tremendous, we feel like pioneers in a way, of tremendous method of growth. And things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way, the U.S. dollar. Long into the future, we're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can. And they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So
Guys, this is going to be a long stream, I can tell, because I'm just going to go ahead and show this whole thing, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. So this may be longer than most, but thank you guys for hanging out with me.
just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxton. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity, and I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people. Yeah, we know you love high IQ people. And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that
30
you love
people made it.
is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to
day,
prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. Wow. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think.
That's a fact.
So it's an honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you, and thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David, very much. Appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
Department of Treasury. Gotta love it.
So Today,
Yo from Japan to the
President
moon.
Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile. We're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the President's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the assets side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people, while most past presidents have created debt, and a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators, and that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings, and I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the Controller of the Currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and amend all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime, and as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stablecoins to do that. Thank you.
And you wonder why RLUSD. And you wonder why Ripple came out with RLUSD, baby. Yeah.
Technology is at the foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward.
That's big.
The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking, and embracing that and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it, he embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain, we're using Bitcoin, we're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Yeah, that was a big ass statement. That was a big statement. No CBDCs, but stablecoins. That was huge.
Kelly, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is truly a historic day, and as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure, and I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of the SBA, small business is a tremendous network that crypto can be deployed against, and so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you.
Tom Emmer.
I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple of years ago.
Dude.
You are the one that has the vision.
History.
You're the one that said we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United
Guys, I got damn goosebumps. History in the making right now.
States of America.
Wow.
I've been doing this for 9 years.
Man.
It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership, and God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody else? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front of the
Actually,
camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. Not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but it's
sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very much. High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
Okay, welcome.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction.
Yeah.
I've worked with many central banks in other countries.
PG in the
and
house.
when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. Right. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this. And I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual. But we're way in the lead, as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important. And we have some brilliant people sitting around this table. And it's an honor to have you involved. But we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you. But this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal. And you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you. Please.
Okay, what just happened? Did it time out or something? What the hell just happened?
A wonderful place, the White House. I want to begin. Is Johnny here from World Cup? I want to thank you for this election. And they
Crypto
just
for
had
life,
a
baby.
presentation in the Oval Office, and I thought this was such a beautiful. This is the trophy. This is a big deal. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event, and Johnny Infantino is my friend for a long time. And during my first term, we worked out a deal to get the World Cup, and then because of lots of interesting things that happened, I ended up being president when it showed up. I was always disappointed. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to serve 8 straight. Instead, we did it the hard way, but maybe the more important way. So I will be with you as president, Johnny. So maybe you could just say a few words and show how beautiful the World Cup trophy is. Thank you. Yeah, sure, please. Yeah.
The famous key.
That's a great key.
You want to open it, President? Or
Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA Club.
I don't know. So did we go back, guys? I'm not understanding what happened. It looked like it just timed out. So I'm not understanding. Did they show us just the beginning and then it ended up timing out? I'm not understanding what's happening here. Can somebody help me with that? This is the beginning all over again. Okay, so what happened? Let me go back and see if I can find find it again. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can find it. That's just crazy. So maybe they cut it off at a certain point where we couldn't hear everything that's being said. Let's see. See if I can find it here. Okay, so these are just different people. Let me see. Is it? Can anybody see that it's on right now? Let's see. Let's try, maybe this is it right here.
Soccer or football, as we call it. The participating teams of the first edition. The stadiums, the beautiful stadiums in 11 cities in the United States of America where this competition.
So is this it all over again, guys? Was that the end of it as far as what we could see? That was a tease. Okay, so they cut it off then. Am I right in assuming they cut it off? Can somebody let me know that they cut it off or not?
For the World Cup, the Club World Cup, the World Cup, and the great World.
Yeah, so I think what they did is they probably gave us the beginning of it, like who's there. I should be happy I worked till, okay, no, it's over. Okay, so it is over. That was it. Okay. All right, so let's get back to the show, guys. So obviously we got a tease, and I think what they did is they kind of showed us basically who's there, all the meeting and greeting and all that. It's kind of funny because it looked like Brian Armstrong wanted to say something. And Sergey from Chainlink got in first, and so did who was the other person? One of the Winklevoss twins from Gemini. So that was kind of funny. Brian wanted to say something and you know, didn't get a chance to say anything at all. That's kind of funny. Anyways, but yeah, I think what they're going to discuss, they probably took offline. Maybe we'll either see it later on, or maybe you know, they don't want us to see it, and maybe they just kind of report on what was. If anybody sees anything that's out there, let me know, and I'll go back and try to find it so we can get more information. So anybody here in the chat, if there's something that you guys realize that's back on again, let me know by all means. Please excuse my tart. Not at all, Nesforce. Appreciate you in a major way. So we were just watching the summit. It's over. I'll keep this up just in case something pops back up again. But as far as I can see, I don't see anything. I see people that are live, but I think they're just talking at this point. I don't think there's anything. Just, yeah, they were having. Oh, okay. So it might pop back on. So if one of you guys see that it pops back on, probably because so many people are watching it, let me know and I'll go right back to it again. Okay. So if you guys can do me a huge personal favor and keep an eye on that for me, we'll keep it going. Okay. It says U.S. Treasury is now a steward of XRP. I said, and to think they laughed at us. Who's laughing now? You damn straight, huh? This is kind of funny right here, guys. I said, damn, now that's fast food. These lions were all asleep. And this looks like a like warthog, whatever the hell they're called. Those little hogs ran by and woke them all up. They're like, what? And somebody titled it fast food. They're probably confused, like, damn, did we just miss lunch? Let me stop. All right, let's keep it going. They're having technical difficulties. Okay, Lizard King, keep an eye out, brother, or anybody else, and let me know, and I'll jump back into it. Angus Crimson in the house. Appreciate you in a major way. Sam, what's up, Sam? Marvin Davis, let's keep it going. No capital gain tax exemptions anticipated at the White House. Crypto Summit, this day will be historic. I really do think it's going to be historic, guys. The fact that you've seen 30 people. Now, I know that I don't think Charles Hopkinson was there, and I know he's kind of pissed off about that. But they only invited 30 people, which is crazy, including, you know, I don't know if it's including the president, but he said there's 30 people there. So they were really limited on who they allowed there, which is crazy. Now, I'd imagine then there's people maybe in the audience, maybe. I'm not really sure, because it seemed like I saw a lot of people saying, I'm going. I'm not really sure what they're talking about, like if there's an audience that's there as well. But it's definitely historic, guys. I'm telling you, it's a proud day for those of us who have been in this for a while, especially myself. I've been around since 2017. I've gone through the peaks, the valleys, the highs, the lows, all the corruption, all the lawsuits. You know, it's just such a beautiful thing to see a country that we had no. I mean, if you guys go back and you look at my channel, and by the way, guys, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. But if you go back on my channel and you go back to, let's say, back in 2024. You can see every post that I was coming out with was corruption, this and scandal and the government and not proud to be an American and all these different things, because that's literally how the Biden administration made us feel. There was nothing great about what was going on here in crypto. Scandal, corruption, Operation Choke Point 2.0. And if you go back and look at it, it's just so crazy to see how we've moved on. Now, these are some of the amazing historic interviews we have. But if you keep going, all the interviews, you'll see that I started getting real heavy on the corruption, the scandals, and just right here, corruption, scandals, U.S. about to dump on us. I mean, all these different things, guys, upside down and corrupted game of chess and Operation Choke Point 2.0. And it's all here, guys. You can just see this was not a place, crypto manipulation, no mas crypto corruption in the U.S. It's crazy. And then all of a sudden, everything started changing when we found out Trump was going to be elected. But up until that point, guys, it was pretty bad. And so it's such a beautiful moment right now. They're finally serious. Just the fact that this was held as historic. Yeah, guys, I mean, the fact that the president brought some of the most brilliant minds together now, I get the fact that there's some people in there that we're probably not that excited about. And again, I have Bitcoin, but, when you look at, let's say, Michael Saylor, you look at the Winklevoss brothers and other people who were like, Bitcoin only. Well, he did say it's a Bitcoin strategic reserve. How this plays out moving forward, I have no idea. They're not buying. It doesn't seem like right now, but it looks like Cynthia Lummis and others are planning on the U.S. spending like $100 billion in Bitcoin specifically, which is huge. So I'm not hating. It helps all of us that's holding. But in the same aspect, the fact that XRP, you got to understand, guys, there's thousands. Like Coin Market Cap is the top 100, but there's literally thousands of coins being minted and created probably weekly. 99% of them garbage, right? Just like I think a lot of these assets won't make it, in the long run. I mean, it's not just me. Many of people said 90% of what we see won't be here in the long term. But there's thousands, probably tens of thousands of coins. And I don't know how many thousands would actually some type of use case. I won't say utility, but, solve some type of problem. There's a lot of great, or at least hundreds. And to know that Ripple, or should I say, first of all, Ripple CEOs at the table representing XRP, representing XRPL, RLUSD, and to hear that gentleman, one of those the people that said stable coins, it's not about CBDCs, but they're going to be using stable coins, and the fact that Ripple positioned, guys, nothing happens by circumstance. This is our moment, Mike. Exactly, my best boy Mike's in the house, brother Brooksy's in the house. This is not. They didn't get into RLUSD or stablecoins by circumstance. They realized at some point, they were like, think about it. People were like, oh, XRP will help with CBDCs. And they actually help certain countries like Palu. I think it was a PALU or something like Palu or something like that, the country, where they were creating CBDCs and things for other companies. But they quickly saw that's not the way things were going to go. And they came out with RLUSD, which I think is just phenomenal. We know that, as Trump looks around, he's not trying to save nobody. So he's looking for good actors. And if you look at USDT right now, by market cap being the biggest stablecoin right now in the space, there's a lot of issues going on. They've been, kicked out of many countries. Binance is to delist them, and many other stablecoins in the UAE. So, guys, there's a lot of things happening, and the fact that right now you got USDC that basically once all that happens, unless somehow the USDC figures out a way to become compliant, but you can't go around and just wipe away old sins. You can't go around. It's there. Those are like felonies, right? The things that they've done probably could be considered felonies, right? I'm not sitting here trying to judge nobody. I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying facts. I've been in this space for a long time. They've avoided major audits. They've paid fines to do light audits. They've done all these different things. They've even had their CEO at one point say, we don't need America. We don't need this and that. We're just fine. We'll be just fine without America. He said things like that. And then they went through and made a total change in their leadership and their all the people that on the corporate end. And so, but man, some of the things they were doing, some of the things they were saying, and the lies that were told, and the things that they were avoiding, you can't get past those old sins or those old things that you've done. And so, I don't see how you can implement using something like that unless there's some type of payoff, or unless palms are getting greased or something like that. And we've seen it before. I'm just saying, but if they want the real players, the right players, and Trump and Ripple and those guys have Trump's ear, which I believe they do, RLUSD, XRP, XRPL, and all those things will be a huge instrumental part. Not the only part, but I think it's going to be a huge instrumental part moving forward. There's also Sun, pump on Tron. Yeah. Yeah. Sun pump on Tron. What is Sun pump? Is that like a stable coin? I mean, there's a reason Tron is up there, right? They're up there. But I mean, yeah, they I don't know. Yeah, I remember an old video of Justin Sun where they were saying your coin is a scam, right? We're talking about TRX, and he goes, "Yeah, scam." I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not here to judge anyone. But that's why Lunk is rebranding. Like, you can rebrand 100 times, but if we can go back and trace it to Lunk, I'm just saying, hell no. I mean, God bless whoever and whatever. And I'm not saying XRP is not the only way, but to see, my point is 30 people at that summit, and to see that the once company and digital asset that was prosecuted, or not prosecuted, but gone after from the standpoint of Operation Choke Point 2.0 and corruption and SEC and scandal and everything, adversity they went through, $200 million in legal fees, $125 million now that they might have to pay. Hopefully, I won't mind the $125 million fee if it goes to the Treasury and it's part of the stockpile, I guess, if that's going to make everything right. But I just don't see any reason why it shouldn't get dismissed. But there are some things that were found, unfortunately, because they didn't know, that were deemed by the courts necessary to pay a fine with. So if that happens, it goes to the stockpile. God bless them. And that's huge, just to know that they're not going to be selling that $125 million worth of XRP. So that's huge. That's really big for us. I think moving forward, you just have to be proud to know that we're in this position. Shouts out to Erica Garcia. Shouts out to my man Michael and the many others that are here. So let's go ahead and move forward, guys. But I'm really, really excited about that. Okay. This is from Cassie Trades. She seems like she's pretty on point with her trades. It says XRP, or her technical analysis, XRP testing critical resistance. What a wild week it's been. After the reserve details drop, XRP took a 10% dip. But what's amazing is it's already reclaimed almost the entire drop. What a coordinated move, right? At the end of the consolidation, literally at the Fibonacci retracement time level, where I was watching for a decision. It landed perfectly on the 0.618, retrace to $2.38, which I told everyone to buy. And so what is it right now? 242. Okay. She told everybody to buy, she said. Okay, the golden level has held strong, and we're now facing critical resistance. XRP is sitting just below the bottom trend line of that consolidation pattern, and a breakout could be imminent. The $2.54 level is one we're fighting to break right now. We've been struggling with it for 2 days, but if we break and hold, the next targets are still $2.70 and $3.05. Has it come back up yet? Can anybody tell me if it came back up yet? Let me just check, just in case somebody's paying attention. Let me see. No, I see Six8Jay's live. Okay, let me see right now. Is this it right here? Is this part of it?
Really don't know what's happening yet. We're at a stage where we're still very uncertain about what will be tariffed, for how long, at what level. We're going to have to wait to see all of that. But
No, it doesn't look like anything's coming up yet, right? Oh, this is Jerome Powell. Damn it, how'd I get on that? So it's not back up, guys. Is that right? Can anybody tell me? I guess you guys keep out for me, right? Lizard King and you guys that are here. Or 50 million XRP, yeah, Angus Krim. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, so we'll get out of here. Let's move on. I'm really interested in seeing what they have to say. So, DAI says, does everyone realize XRP just went from being a target of the U.S. government to being endorsed by the U.S. government? And that right there is huge. It's on, he said, and that is freaking, I said it's on like Donkey Kong. That is freaking huge when you consider what we've gone through, guys. If that's not, I mean, I'm telling you, it's crazy because, like I said before, that is a blessing. For those who believed in the time that it was 50 cents or less, and to be sitting here now with an asset that's still very undervalued. I can't remember who it was. It might have been DAI that said this XRP should be about 3 times what it is right now. Because even in the last bull run, when everything, all those altcoins exploded, like you see stuff like that, like for an example, Chainlink was like $50-something. Polkadot was $56. So, XRP didn't have these kind of booms, guys. So, to see XRP where it's at, XRP probably should be right around 6 or 7, maybe about $6, $6-7. It should be right. It should literally be like how it's going back and forth with Tether is where it should be with Ethereum right now. Literally. And so to see that it is where it's at right now, and we still don't have that. Excuse me. Thank you so much, KG. We still don't have that lawsuit that appeal over. That appeal, in my opinion, could get XRP right back where it should be at, right around that $5, $6 range, $7 range, right underneath Ethereum, like right there. And then God, man, I say this facetiously, but man, God forbid we get an XRP ETF. Oh my God. That puts it, in my opinion, appeal dismissal, this case either being dismissed or settled, and an XRP ETF, and maybe even some clarity to what Trump is saying about the stockpile and how digital assets will be utilized, or if there's some mention of RLUSD being a part of, replacing what most thought CBDCs would be used for, that could easily catapult XRP to those levels that puts it above Ethereum. And that in of itself, the FOMO behind that, even without the other major things that could be announced with Ripple, would be a game changer, because I think what would follow after that, based off of what's out there and doing my due diligence, and everybody else is feeling the same way, then you got institutions and all these different partnerships that get revealed in the 1,700 to 2,500 NDAs, and it just goes crazy. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's move on. Okay. So I said a friend told me he's willing to bet that the recent 30-day surge of huge XRP purchases, and I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but there have been a lot of XRP purchases from anonymous wallets, might be a big play. A few $30 million drops into XRP isn't just a whale. Just saying, there's something big going on, guys. Something big going on. And so this was actually, it looks like yesterday, the CFTC CEO forum yesterday. The major takeaway, Brad Garlinghouse has the best poker face at the table. Poker face, gotta love it. All right, let's keep it going. Let's hope tomorrow starts with a run with crypto. We're getting tired of nothing burgers, and that was what I put up 14 hours ago, meaning today. I hope we get something more than just a damn nothing burger, right? Today they mentioned a Bitcoin U.S. strategic reserve. They mentioned a U.S. stockpile for other cryptocurrencies mentioned by Trump, like XRP, ADA, Solana, and others. Regardless of what's coming for Ripple and XRP, cannot be stopped based on what they have in place and certain moves being made. That's a fact. Going to be very interesting. This is Dom here. It says he says lots of you asking the government what the government will get its XRP ADA for the stockpile, and if it's not buying. Lots of you asking how the government will get its XRP ADA Solana for the stockpile if it's not buying. Okay, 2 words: seized assets. Over the years, the government has seized tons of crypto from illicit activity. Now the government is telling you it won't be selling any of its crypto. For reference, over the past decade, the government sold 195,000, my God, that's crazy, Bitcoins, resulting in a downward price pressure. And that's what they were talking about, like for 300-something million when they could have been 17 billion today. The government deliberately deciding not to sell any of its crypto means much less downward pressure. It is, of course, very, very bullish. I said, going to be interesting to see how this works out for crypto assets Trump announced earlier today to be added to the U.S. stockpile. Okay. Let's see. Smoke comes out with something else. It says XRP ETF approval in 75 days. In 75 days, he's saying there's an XRP ETF for approval. The digital chambers push inside Trump's crypto task force. In February 2025, the Digital Asset Chamber met with Trump's crypto task force, pushing for the SEC to take swift action on key priorities in the digital asset space during the administration's first 90 days. We're now 45 days in, and buried within the documents shared with the task force, one demand stands out. The new SEC should approve both XRP ETFs and 19B-4 applications between 30 to 90 days. That means an XRP ETF approval could be just 75 days away. All signs are pointing to that direction. So guys, here we go again. So now we have some kind of timeline. So what is 75 days out? So right now we're March. Let's take a look at this. Now you know that there's a date for the SEC versus Ripple on April 16th, I think it is. So 75 days pushes it past that. So if this case gets resolved prior to that date with the SEC versus Ripple, and it gets resolved, whether it's dismissed or settled, then that means that following that will be the likelihood of this actually happening, which is the XRP ETF approval. Those two things in itself, guys, could make for a mega bullish XRP Las Vegas event meetup that we're having 2000. I'm telling you guys right now, May could be the damn month. May could be the month if all this plays out. No, I think it's going to be May. I think it's May. You said 75 days from when this was posted. So 75 days, and then April is actually in April 16th or April something. There's a date for the SEC versus Ripple. If somebody can confirm that, I'm pretty sure that's what I know. It's in April. So if that happens in April, and this is 75 days, which is just after that, then May will be a reason to be in Vegas. Man, partying like no other. Oh my God, it'd be something to celebrate. Now, did anything come back up again, guys? Let me look at it again. Let me just make sure. Anything come up? White House summit? No. Okay, nothing. Trump signs executive order? Nothing. Okay, so they must have something going on where that thing just got, man, because that would be at the forefront of all this. Okay, no problem. Don't let past relationships in life ruin your future happiness. Scars remind us of where we've been, not where we're going. Facts. Update. The White House has unveiled key details about the newly established strategic Bitcoin reserve and the U.S. digital stockpile under President Trump's directive. Highlights include Bitcoin obtained through criminal or civil forfeitures will form the strategic reserve. That means that assets that they've already had in possession. The reserve will serve as long-term store value and will not be liquidated, meaning sold. Treasury and Commerce may explore budget-neutral methods to acquire additional Bitcoin, which I think is what Secretary Cynthia Lummis is working on with others. No government purchase will be made beyond confiscated assets, which, again, they got a proposal that they're working on now. A separate U.S. digital asset stockpile will hold forfeiture non-Bitcoin digital assets, which is what we saw with XRP, Solana, and ADA, and others that were not mentioned. Federal agencies must report all digital asset holdings to the Treasury, which we saw in that meeting. The Treasury was sitting to the left of Donald Trump. So big things are happening. While BTC is going to be stocked as reserve doing completely nothing, XRP pile will be used for cross-border payment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, XRP, they're not going to be, look, guys, for all these institutions and everybody around the world, especially if you guys saw SBI in Japan talking about they're going to be using XRP and the technology for 85% of all banking there in Japan. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody trying to hold that in it's not going to be bought and sold, but it's going to be utilized, not stored. Bitcoin is a store value. So when people sit there and try to compare, oh my God, they're using Bitcoin, they're stacking gold. They're trying to figure out what's in the damn gold reserve, but they're stacking digital gold. It has nothing, I want to repeat myself, nothing to do with what Ripple and XRP has in place. Nothing. It's not ISO 20022 compliant. It's not going to be used by Swift and Mica and all of them. Hell no. There's nothing. Okay, so they're not going to show that again. Okay. XRP is not dependent on whether the U.S. buys XRP for the strategic reserve. We just need the clarity and regulation that will allow banks to transact and utilize XRP, and then boom, XRP flips Bitcoin and market cap. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, damn it, that is a fact. People don't realize. They don't realize. Think about it. All this news. What has happened with Bitcoin? They didn't say, we're going to be buying all this Bitcoin. No, we're going to hold what we seized from criminals. And what happened after Trump announced it? Bitcoin actually went down. It didn't go up. Could you imagine? This is how you know the difference. If Trump would have said, XRP will be a part of the strategic reserve, boom, to the upside, straight up. If they say the case is over, boom, to the upside. ETFs for XRP, boom, to the upside. They just got, that's what maxis are so ridiculous. And again, I'm a Bitcoin holder, not a maxi. They just got the biggest news ever. And it didn't even move, it went down. Because it's nothing more than digital gold. Facts. If something positive is mentioned about XRP, the floodgates open. Oh my God. And that's why strategically, this case is not ending as fast as the other 8 or 9 cases that they've dismissed, or 10 cases, right? It's strategic, and there's a reason behind that, guys. Pay attention and know what the hell you hold. I'm telling you, because when it hits, they understand they cannot keep the spring down. What did Brad say? The basketball underwater. They cannot keep the spring down. They cannot keep the basketball submerged underwater. Once those things happen, once a few things happen, it's gone. It's over. And if you don't think that Brad Garlinghouse, Stuart Alderydes, and others are telling Donald Trump that, it's like, look, man, Biden and Obama, they got it wrong. They sold 100 and something thousand, whatever it was, Bitcoin. Y'all missed it. Sorry, Trump, y'all missed it. Now, you can still dollar cost average and listen to Michael Saylor and the Winklevoss brother and everything, but there's something that is sitting there, my brother. There's something that is sitting there. Number 3 in the dang world for only $2.44 freaking cents. Y'all better wake up and smell the dumb coffee. Guess what? Crypto for Life Chicago Coin family. This is for you. Woo!
This one, does it like it is. Got them switching gears, a Ferrari with the 10s. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science.
Woo!
I'm so tired
of this crypto control.
You already know, basing, let money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
Know what the hell you hold, baby. Let's keep it going, huh? Let's keep it going. This is funny as hell. This is a cartoon reenactment of Trump, J.D. Vance with old Zelensky in the White House. That's funny as hell. Don't mess with Trump in the U.S. Let's check it out. Funny.
Mr. President, you're not listening to what we're trying to explain to you.
Whatever. No one cares.
Mr. Zelensky,
No
it's very
one care.
important that you understand
No
what we're
one
trying to
care.
tell you here in that.
Whatever.
Can you show a little gratitude?
Whatever. Who care? Who care? My name is J.D. Vance. Who cares?
How about instead of insulting us, you say thank you? How about you say thank you for everything we've done?
Thank you. I don't care. I don't care.
Say thank you.
No. No, thank you. What was that? No, Trump, no! Please.
That's funny as hell. I'm sorry I had to share that. Good Lord, the SmackDown. What is that, like WWF? All right, let's keep it going, guys. Tony Edwards says, imagine selling your crypto because of tariff fears or you got tired of the volatility. Things are setting up for a massive euphoric run to a blow off top, but many are too blinded by the micro and missing the macro. Facts. Those who panic and sell will never win. That's a damn fact. Gensler is crying to himself. Gensler is crying himself to sleep every night, says the Wolf of All Streets. This image alone must absolutely destroy him. All his efforts unwound in a matter of weeks. So again, we're talking about the case that was dismissed by the SEC guys. We've got Binance dismissed, Coinbase dismissed, OpenSea, Robinhood, Uniswap, Gemini, Justin Sun's several cases dismissed, Consensus, Kraken, Yuga Labs, DRW. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cases, and yet nothing yet for Ripple. So I'm telling you, there's something big at play here, guys. There is something bigger at play. Blockchain Backer says, so now that we know tomorrow's White House meeting isn't going to be about establishing a Bitcoin reserve, what it's going to be about. So we learned a little bit about it, guys. That's the right question. Obviously, it's down right now. I guess it's still not up from what people are telling me. They still didn't bring it back up? No. Right? No. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, all right, well, we'll just keep it going. We're almost out of here. Fact sheet. President Donald Trump establishes the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and U.S. digital asset stockpile. So if you guys want more information on this, click the link and it gives you a breakdown of everything. Yeah, we're over an hour, damn it, but it's because of that live that we were watching, so I'm going to finish up the show here. President Trump says, I'm not even looking at the stock market. Huh? Wonder what he's looking at, just saying. Right here it says, I'm not gonna go through everything here, guys. I want to stick to the main things because we're a little long. This is going to get spicy. This is the meeting yesterday with the CFTC guys. You can see Brad Garlinghouse and many others. It says CFTC CEO Forum on Digital Assets hosted by acting chairman Pham, who we know has a phenomenal relationship with Ripple and others. You can see Crypto.com is there and others. So that was a very, very big moment, guys. Huge moment. Okay, let's see how this plays out. I'm not going to go into that. Purchase more. No, we're not going to go into that. Yeah, no, we're going to get into that. Okay, you guys stick with me here for a minute. I'm trying to find out what I want to. Okay, so it says David Sachs posted Trump just signed an executive order. There is now a Bitcoin reserve and a stockpile reserve with non-Bitcoin assets. Exactly what I predicted on her podcast. Shouts out to Linda P. Jones. She'll be at the event, if you guys don't know. And she'll be a part of speaking at the event. So, guys, if you guys didn't get your... I'm going to tell you right now, I'm like, the XRP case will be used as an example reference. Possibly, yeah, I think so. But if you guys get a chance, man, make sure you guys go get your tickets, man. Tickets are going... They're selling better. I mean, I can't say better than I thought because I expect them to sell. But, man, it's... Yeah, we're coming up on that 100, like as far as really quick. So exciting. And the fact that we've got almost 3 months, not quite, just below 3 months away. So like what, over 2.5 months away. So it's pretty exciting stuff. Hope to see you guys there. Okay, let's see here. Anything else we want to talk about? Okay, this is a footage of them explaining. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we'll play it anyway, of him signing the Bitcoin reserve and all that good stuff. Sounded like he was a little confused when he was doing it, though. He's like, "Oh, so what do you think about it?" Or no, he said, I think he was talking to David Sachs. Hey, if you think this is a good idea with Bitcoin, let's do it.
Today we're signing. This is very historic, an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. This is a promise that you made throughout the campaign, and today we're keeping that promise. The reserve will be capitalized with Bitcoin.
If you look at Trump's face, he looks like somebody is telling him what he's doing. Now, I know that's not. A lot of how Trump does things, but you can see in his face right here, the guy is saying what he's saying, which is David Sachs, and he's probably thinking, okay, and listen to his comment.
So it won't cost taxpayers a dime. This is like a digital Fort Knox for digital gold. And premature sales of Bitcoin over the past years cost American taxpayers over $17 billion in lost value because we didn't have a long-term strategy.
Right.
Now we do.
And this is something you believe in?
100%, yeah. Okay. And the whole community believes in it.
Very good.
This is something that you believed in, right? You believe. Hey guys, great day for this country. Period. Okay. Edo Farina says, if you hold less than 1,000 XRP, my advice: lock in, work harder, build multiple sources of income, increase your bags. I think if you got 1,000 XRP or even close to it, you're doing pretty damn good. That's just my opinion on that. Okay. Yeah, Bitcoin falls sharply after Trump signs an executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve, which is just, again, that's hilarious to me. That's super funny to me. And again, I got Bitcoin, but it's funny because if that was XRP, if that was any other asset, it would have went through the damn moon. I'm telling you, it went through the damn moon. Stay focused and believe, that's a fact. How XRP is working within the Trump administration to secure XRP's regulatory future. So guys, this is very interesting by Smoke. I want to read this. Not only did Ripple contribute $5 million worth of XRP to Trump's inaugural fund, but its chief legal officer, Stuart Alderete, also donated $300,000 in cryptocurrency to support Trump's campaign. In the business world, these are viewed as strategic investments to secure influence, but the real power plays run deeper. Ripple did not stop at donations. It embedded itself in Trump's political network to help achieve regulatory clarity for utility tokens like XRP. Rather than fighting against the system, Ripple has once again positioned itself to work within, aligning with key figures in the crypto administration to ensure XRP's place in the evolving crypto landscape, which is why Brad is sitting at that damn table and they had beef parmesan, whatever the hell it's called. The company brought on Brian Ballard, one of Trump's most trusted lobbyists, to push its crypto agenda within the administration. And at the heart of Trump's operation, Susie Wiles, his chief of staff, who also happens to be a former lobbyist at Ballard's firm. Even more notable, Ripple continues to keep Reince Priebus, if that's how I say it, Trump's former chief of staff, on his payroll as a lobbyist. Wow, okay, so he's connected to Trump. With deep Republican ties and direct access to Trump's circle, Priebus, if that's how you say it, a Priebus, gives Ripple a VIP pass to Washington's power brokers. This is what a calculated strategic effort to shape policy from the inside looks like. The success of these moves will cement Ripple's role in defining the future of crypto regulation. I love it. Shouts out to my beautiful queen, Jeanette, in the house. It says, Nest4 says, the beauty of blockchain is unlike the gold in Fort Knox. All the transactions can be traced and watched by anyone at any time. Facts. My man Nest Force knows. Big time. Shouts out to Nest Force. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is your guidance. That's a fact. Now, Charles Hopkinson, it says, not everyone made the cut is what I said. It says, angry crypto show. I don't know what Charles Hopkins, I think what he was saying is just other people deserve to be there. He just named a bunch of people. I think he was a little pissed off that he didn't get invited. If you guys want to hear it, it's only 46 seconds. Let's do it.
There's a lot of people who really need to be in the room, who are domain experts, who have enormous knowledge.
Not everybody made that cut, Charles. When they said 30, they went with the 30 they felt was best. Sorry, buddy.
About the industry, who aren't yet in the room, like Lehman Baird from Hashgraph, for example, who thoroughly impressed me when I spent some time with them, or Silvio McCauley from Algorand, for example, or Avery Chang from Aptos.
You know what, guys, I bet when they sat down and created that list, right? That list, I'm sorry, they probably wanted people who weren't biased, confrontational, kept a level head. And though you have some maxis that are in the room, I mean, they've never, I mean, Michael Saylor has said Bitcoin only, and so has, Tyler Winklevoss, the Winklevoss brothers, and Brian Armstrong made that comment here last week. But these guys are also major players as far as exchanges. So if you think about it, Brian Armstrong has probably the biggest U.S. exchange in Coinbase. You had Crypto.com, I think a representative from there. The guy Chris, whatever his name is, exchange again. Gemini, the Winklevoss brothers, exchange again. And who else was there? So you had these exchanges there, and then you had people who, because you have to ask yourself, okay, why was Brad there? We know why Brad's there. RLUSD, XRP, several meetings with Trump, and being utilized globally. Big player. XRP is going to be a big player. And the biggest case, right, SEC versus Ripple, that they've continuously been victorious. And I think it's, obviously they know the value of what Ripple and XRP brings to the table. But then it was interesting that you saw Sergey there from Chainlink. That says a whole lot. Because if you look at Sergey, you guys will go watch this with Charles Hopkinson. He's just complaining about who should have been there. But, you got some top coins that I didn't see representation. I don't know if anybody was there representing Solana. I don't know if anybody was there representing Dogecoin. We know that Charles Hopkinson wasn't there. We know that Justin Sun was. I don't think Justin Sun was there. But Sergey was there, which is the number 12 digital asset, Chainlink. So it looks like, you have some really key figures, brilliant minds in there. A lot of exchanges, as far as the exchange CEOs and things like that. But besides Ripple and Chainlink, I'm not sure who else was in the room as far as from a project standpoint. If you guys know, let me know. But I saw Brad Garlinghouse and I saw Sergey. Now, maybe some others, but maybe, I think the list had set like CZ and others. But again, I didn't see the camera swing around. If you guys got a list of people who are actually behind digital assets, let me know. But all I saw was Sergey and Garlinghouse. I'm sure there was others that we didn't see with the camera. So it is what it is. Let's keep it going. Okay, guys. Sean McBride says, I thought for sure XLM would be the, he never even mentioned XLM Silver Pickle in the very first statement he made about, when he did XRP, ADA, and Solana. So I don't know. But, that's neither here or there. They could be mentioned a part of the stockpile. I don't know. But we'll see how that plays out. It says, or a company like, what is this? This is Charles. He was, I guess, responding to Charles Gasparino, old dumbass Charles. He says, or a company like Ripple could fund the reserve with the XRP they have in escrow. Of course, you wouldn't mention this due to your confirmation bias boy, he called him. Bias boy. That's funny as hell. Bias boy. I said exactly that part. Okay, guys, so they showed this right here. This seemed like it got a lot of interest, 12,000 views from people that I posted or that I reposted from Cointelegraph. And what it says, analysts at Drops tab have revealed the composition of World Liberty Financial's crypto portfolio, which is Trump's and his family's company, right? And so it shows that they hold, a huge amount of Ethereum, a huge amount of Bitcoin, some Chainlink, Aave, movement, and some other things you guys can see that they have, right? They got USDT, they got USDC, all these different things, Tron, or whatever. The interesting thing is that Ripple's not on there. But the interesting thing is that Ripple's not on there. And I think that tells a story. It really does. I said the fact that he doesn't have XRP tells a big story, in my opinion. And I mean a great one. Because if you're trying to position yourself, you wouldn't go out there putting some out there like that you want everybody to know. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just saying that if there is some bigger purpose for Ripple, XRP, RLUSD, I get it. Does it make sense that he wouldn't show it? If it's strategic, it's possible. That's a huge issue with crypto, Anthony. Okay, that's something different. Okay, I thought you responded to what I was saying. Okay, so Jimmy Vallis says, who is representing XRP holds at the summit? I said, I think the XRP army will be there in spirit. Okay, guys, we're done. I think we're done. Shouts out to all you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. So, yeah, guys, so great stream. Unfortunately, I wish we could have saw more of the live. I don't know if it was purposely taken down. Trump's Bitcoin game changer, order White House, yeah. It says live. Okay, what is this?
They said, if we were delinquent, would you? I said, nope, I would not. And because of that, as you know, hundreds of billions of dollars came into NATO. You wouldn't have NATO right now if I...
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about no damn NATO. So I guess it's over, or it's going, but they'll probably give us some coverage later. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys in a major way. Let me get some shouts out to the family before we get up out of here. Again, remember, guys, tomorrow we'll be live, myself and Six8Jay, live at 10 a.m., and I would say discussing what we heard, but we didn't hear a whole lot. So we'll be talking everything crypto, maybe give some input on what we feel. Maybe some things will be revealed today that we can go back and talk about in the morning. But 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be going live, guys. We'll be broadcasting on my YouTube, which is Crypto for Life, Six8Jay's YouTube, which is Six8Jay News, IBF Family, and also on both of our X platforms. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. Until then, Michael Sanchez, thank you so much, my man. He says, great job, brother. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you big time. Silver Days, XRP, Anthony Wanner, Nest Forces in the house. Thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate all you guys. Slippery Pickle, Jeanette, my beautiful queen. Shouts out to my mother-in-law. Janet is also here. Brother Broski, KG, Lizard King, Alex Yeet is in the house. Nothing. Yeah, exactly. I like that comment. While BTC is going to be a part of the reserve, doing nothing, XRP will be used globally. Facts. Angus Scrim is in the house. Who else is it? Lizard King, shouts out. Erica Garcia, Mike O, my brother. Marlon Goodman is in the house. Sam, shouts out to Sam and being here today, my brother. Appreciate you in a major way. Braden Lee is in the house. Appreciate you, Braden. Who else we got in here? Marvin Davis, my brother. Should be happy I worked. Okay, shouts out to JC, my man, Pots and Pans. Bullish Bird, I love seeing JC in the house. TR, let's just watch it again. It's that exciting for sure. Who else is in here? Shouts out to So Low. That's how you said. So Low. To the Moon coming in from Japan. Shouts out to the Moon from Japan. Joe Budai is in the house. Appreciate you, my brother. Bradley is in the house. Appreciate you in a major way. Shouts out to my man John Singh. Shouts out to the Singh family. Shouts out to my little nephew, Singy Singh Jr. John Singh Jr., my little man. Shouts out to all those that are out there. I know John typically jumps on. Shouts out to Myra out there in Hawaii and all those that are watching that maybe couldn't make it live. World Be Free is typically here. Justin Harrison, appreciate you. Shouts out to all of our ambassadors. Shouts out to the Chicago Coin family, guys. If you guys get a chance, go to chicagocoin.com. By the way, I had a long discussion so it looks like the confirmation is we got another major call a follow-up to the movie on the 17th of this month, and filming starts at the end of this month with Chicago, guys. So remember, we came up with this coin because a lot of the things I've done in my life prior to crypto and prior to crypto, movies and things like that, in the world of celebrities that I know. This is another movie we're working on. We want to make sure you guys are part of it. We're going to be doing some things where people can be a part of movies in the future, be able to go out to the set. Just a lot of things we're doing that I've got a commitment from this director that I've worked on. Now this is our second movie together, and then I've done other stuff outside of our relationship. But really, really excited. If you guys want to go check out The Team, it's his sixth movie, and he's worked on American Idol and The Bernie Mac Show. Shouts out to our head ambassadors. Shouts out to Ryan Lamar and all those that involved. Shouts out to Ray for Austin and my partner, Mike O. So, guys, make sure you guys go check out Chicago. I appreciate you in a major way at Chicago Coin on X. And make sure you guys tune in for me and my man CKJ Mayana. Shouts out again to my beautiful queen, Jeanette, my mother-in-law, Janet. Disco R1's in the house. Tiffany Serranos, appreciate you being here, sis. Jose, what's up, brother? I see you. All right, guys, with that being said, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Crypto Outlaw, good to see you guys. Mike Sanchez, you are going to XRP Las Vegas? Yeah, damn straight. We're throwing XRP Las Vegas. XRP Las Vegas 2017. I'm sorry, 2000. Where's my mind at? 2025, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know the hell where my mind was at right now. But XRP Las Vegas 2025. Make sure you guys get your tickets. It's right here. XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2025, May 31st. $50 at the door, $40 if you pre-order. If you guys click this link, you can go right here. You guys can see that some of the people that are going to be there: Mikkel, Linda P. Jones, Zach Rector, CKJ, Molly Elmore, Jake Claver, Ray Fuentes, yours truly, Six8Jay, along with others like Armando Panjoya, Rob Cunningham, and a lot of people stopping by like Eleanor Terrett and others that said, hey, Jay, we're going to try to slide through. Paul Barron, many, many others, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. We will see you in the morning with CKJ. Till next time. Peace.